All right, we're live right now. Some of the YouTube folks don't realize I've still been playing DD2. I just been doing a lot of it on Twitch. I'll be happy to see some DD2 again here. Deshi, what's up? Ben O'Brien, how you doing? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. I forgot to say Happy St. Patrick's Day, man.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Good. Good. Happy.
Jonas, Lil, Sasha, Reveloper. There's Shen. What up, Shen? Yeah, man, double gold weekend. Go get the fat loots.
Double gold weekend? Really?
Yeah.
I should be grinding C7
Blade. Well, that would be the thing to do,
to
be honest with you. Grinding C7. Blade told me he's getting with all his big huge bonuses for 51 or 52 ancient powers now. He's getting over 600k per map. And that's like Chaos 6. He was in Chaos 6 at the time. It's like, oh my god, dude. 600k in Chaos 6. Pfeiffer, Tom, Timmy, what up?
God damn you, Defender. You have mad skills. You got the mad skills.
Well, Blade's got the mad patience. I couldn't do it. Now he's fully AFK'd it, so he hasn't actually been playing the game. He's been playing other stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's been online constantly on the PC on something different.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he's been playing something else while the DD2 runs in the background. Anyway, let's get floor 58 here. Now, this is just a single floor. This is our last single floor.
Woohoo!
Let me do the whole party thing.
Don't joke. Noise.
There we go. Now it's a party.
It's a party up in here. It's a party over there.
All right. Yes, the Barbarian. There, Paul, from DD1. Quicksilver, what's up? Man, got my chair set up all wonky here. There we go. See what we get here.
It's going to be the usual. Come on. You don't even need to ask.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like every time. Oh, imagine that.
Front room. And more front room.
It's still Chaos 7, Paul, but there's Onslaught has been added back in now, and it's floor-based, and it has unlimited floors.
Can I just, like, rage quit?
It's based off of your gear score, Quicksilver. It's like half of the time than it was before. Let me drop you some juice here.
Yeah, go for it.
Do y'all bees and slimes and all and whatnots? Kyan, what up? Ben, how you doing? I'll be doing my first reset under the new system here this upcoming week. So I'll be able to give you guys... I'm going to record all the little milestones of making it from floor to floor. So I'll have one whole reset under the new system kind of all edited down into one video. But I'm anxious to see how quick it is. Everybody's saying it's super, super fast now because it requires, like, it's not map based. You don't have to do 3 Chaos 1s to unlock Chaos 2 and so on and so on. It's all based off of your gear score. Your gear score unlocks it all. And it doesn't, like Cookie told me, his times through, he's doing, when he gets to Chaos 7, he only has to do one map. And he meets the gear score to unlock floor 55, and then he goes to Onslaught. So, I think it was Cookie that said that. And, you know, Cookie's been grinding it out, too. He's not Blade crazy like Blade's been doing, but he's up there really, really high.
So let's see here.
I didn't even look at the lane mutators. We got Timmy.
Yeah, looking at here. Okay, so that's That's where the extra B is going then. It's going over there.
Might as well. Is
Oh, there.
It will be all right. I can face tank old Timmy's lane a little bit if I need to.
That's where you're going to stand.
I'll stand
That
right
is your
here in
lane.
this circle.
That is your lane. That's your lane. So hit the button. Let's go. Hit the button.
I always use bees, or I always use medallions on bees and the Nimbus, but the slimes are really, really close. You can get away with using a mark or a medallion, whatever your better piece is. But just like any other defense in the game, use the best stuff you have. So if you have a really good mark and you don't have a really good medallion, use the mark. You're going to get better results out of it. The comparison between mark and medallion is really close on everything except most of the 20 DU defenses. The 20 DU defenses have a funny scaling with power transfer when they get upgraded. Oh man, standing in the goo down here from the Toxikazi is gonna drive my Fury through the roof. That is awesome.
That's why you're standing over there.
I didn't even think of that.
Pushing a little bit over here though. Need some upgrades.
Holy crap, dude. My Fury has been just maxed the whole time, and I've been burning it constantly. Whew. That's good stuff.
Where are you coming from, boss?
All you have to do, just look at, if you already have a good understanding of the game, you're already doing Chaos 7, just inspect your defenses, Put on the mark, check your DPS numbers on the defenses, put on the medallion, check your DPS numbers on the defenses. Now, the DPS number is not always going to be correct, but it will give you a correct comparison of the two, You can do exclamation patch in chat there, Paul. It'll give you the full patch notes. But the system changed quite a bit here this last update with how loot drops. There's no longer any big mystery as far as muling a hero and having all your gear on one hero in your deck to increase your drops. All that is all gone now. In fact, I need to do an updated video on it.
You've been...
Soloing is actually easier than in a group in trials. There's a multiplayer health scaling in trials. Every additional player that gets added to the group, the mob health goes up 20%. So... yeah, I mean, solo is the easiest way to do it. Easiest and fastest. Is it the funnest? Nope, probably not. But it is definitely the quickest and easiest. What's going on, Greg, Menzie? How y'all doing? Man, come on, I need another Toxikazi to drop down here. That was good stuff. Man, the Barbarian's got some serious face roll to him. There's no doubt about it. Dude can wreck the house.
He's just a big meanie, that's all he is.
Well, I just see these million crits flying off all over the place, and it's like AoE stuff. It's like I'm not even... it's not even like a single mob that I'm aiming for or anything.
Just swinging away.
AP Huntress is not very solid there, Paul. Now, you can get away with playing it, but it's not going to win any DPS contests. There's no... that's for sure. Now, you should play whoever you want, because currently, the way the game is set up currently, you can make it through to end game with, like, midway point gear. Like, you can do Chaos 7 and Chaos 3 and Chaos 4 gear. It's more about using the proper defenses. So if you like playing the AP Huntress, that's what you should play. You know? No doubt about it. This is a AP build here, Quicksilver. I like the AP better because I just like one shot in the rollers. I've got a new hybrid build I'm going to be putting out here over the weekend. I use the Squire for walls, cannonballs, and occasional harpoon. I don't DPS on the Squire. I don't enjoy the playstyle. In fact, the Barbarian with his massive face roll is kind of the... I'm not a melee person. I like ranged heroes better. But the Barbarian has got me hacking and slashing a little just because he's just such a meanie.
Can't deny yourself some of that barbecue. That barbecue.
Oh yeah. There's no maximum multi. It's unlimited. Now there's a maximum amount of ancient power points, and that's 50. So if you go over 50, it's kind of pointless. So like Blade is the one who's over 50 now. He didn't maximize his... he's got all the ancient power points, but he doesn't have the ascension caps because all he did was speed reset. So I actually talked to him about it yesterday. If he would have just pushed like 5 to 10 more floors each time he reset, he'd probably already be... Well, he'd be really close to getting to the ascension caps already. But he didn't do that. He just went through and reset. When he started resetting, there was other, like... He was at, like, Ancient Power 3 when I was at Ancient Power 8. And then a month later, he was at 20, and I was still at 8. So, I mean, he just grinded it out, you know?
Sounds like me right now.
Yeah, but you have to... I mean, you have to look at the numbers at some point. If your intention is to fully maximize. Now, it's an absurd grind. There won't be many people that fully max out the ascension caps. Because it just takes an absurd amount of time. It'd be 1,000+ hours just to do it. So, I mean, I can't even say whether or not I'll max them. I'll get them close enough where I can get into the super high Onslaught floors. Like, eventually I'd like to get to Onslaught 250, 300, 400, whatever. But that'll be way down the road.
Hey, roller, I never said you can give just more fun. I never said...
Hey, the roller chose my lane.
He's already
It's
had
not my
enough fun
fault.
down here. Already had enough fun.
It's not my fault. Clear out this herd behind him first.
I'm trying to.
Hey, go ahead, you kill him.
Nah, you kill him.
Oh, I'll kill him.
You kill him.
Gonna
Make
let him
sure
get on
those
the flat
mobs are dead
surface
behind
first. Yeah. There he goes.
You got space now.
See ya. Just the most awesome thing ever. Oh wow, 2 bosses from the same lane? That was really weird.
Actually, now that you pointed that out, yeah, what the hell?
I mean, because those were the lane bosses. They weren't like Slakelion or anything. Now, you want to push to the highest Onslaught floor you can, Phoenix, especially the first time. Because your starting ascension is going to be based off of that. And you want your starting ascension to be as high as possible, because then it's going to help you through the process that much quicker the next time you do it, you know? They're both super strong. They're in pending code. Use both. Is what I would suggest.
We've done one floor.
Oh, look at that. I got me a little Defendy pack there. It's a green one, but I'll take it.
Is that us done for the day? We've done a floor.
I don't think we can get away with just one floor today. 14 minute stream. We're going to have to do another Omni.
I'll do one more then. Just one more.
Yeah, there's a exclamation barb shards in chat. We'll get you a link to a video that's got all of the barbarian shards listed. Barb shards.
Redstone? Redstone?
Oh, it's not. What's the deal? No throne room. I don't know what to think here. You want me to skyguard it up or anything?
Oh my. Oh my. Hello map. It is, it's been a while. I don't know, is there flyers on this?
There's flyers, 4 flyer
Flyers
lanes.
everywhere. Yeah, there's flyers everywhere.
Pardon me. Yeah, I don't really remember that there in pending code. I saw you type it before, but it's not something I really recall. Alright, well. Or you got mad bees, too. I'll throw some skyguards anyway. Gotta get a little different flavor in there.
Yes, Josh.
Gots to have the flavor.
That's what I
Where do you
mean.
want me to go in the middle? Just one skyguard right in the mid, or do you want to go 2 up here?
Probably 2. Because I'm gonna have you stand in the middle, see.
Oh, I can do it. Alright, well, we'll go 2 then, and I'll put another one over here. Yeah, the monks, nothing's changed with most of those builds. They're all still current.
I'm all happy.
Now, how you equip the shards and stuff is not, of course, now that they're part of the UI. But what shards to use and what relics to use, all that is still current. I can't anticipate any of that will ever change. Do I make in-game purchases? I haven't in a long time, but I have before.
Okay, look, so soft spot maximum effort, easy.
I try to get everything I can with Defender medals now, or beg Trendy for something.
Easy, easy, lemon, easy.
Oh, we got the face roll lane here.
Oh, sure.
We got slimes. We got 5 bees. Some fools are gonna get wrecked.
I do believe you shall be fine there, so I shall sacrifice that bee for the icy lane.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Serenova. You gotta pop your tornado stance, which I never use. But tornado stance increases the jump height on the barb. It's only good for mobility, really. It increases your attack speed as well, but you lose so much DPS by going tornado stance over lightning. Because you're going to want to have the heal going. Siphon stance is like a must-have.
I think I shall stand over here.
I don't know if I'd quite call it gifted to me. I do testing for Trendy about 20 hours a week and don't get paid for it. So I get a little compensation with some of that kind of stuff. No, you don't have to worry about that anymore, Abdul. Under the new system, it's all based off of what has dropped, not what you're wearing. So it's every time an item drops, without you even picking it up, you don't even have to look at it. The gear score is recorded internally. So it's the same basic system as the muling system from before, but you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's all done automatically.
You technically have an auto mule now.
Yeah, I don't think I actually used that term on the release day stream. I don't think Elandrian liked me using that term, but
Skyguard down.
my squishy Skyguard got squished. You know what? I'm gonna hide the Skyguard back here. That will resolve that issue.
Just shove it next to the tree, give it a buff. Give it a buff.
Yeah. Yeah, progression will be faster, and it's not, for those that understand, that have already played through the game and are like doing ancient power reset or whatever, the resets will be faster too. Pardon me. You don't have the required number of maps. You just play until your gear score reaches the next chaos tier, and it unlocks for you. So you don't have to do, like previously you had to do 3 Chaos 1s to unlock Chaos 2, 4 Chaos 2s to unlock Chaos 3, 5 Chaos 3s, and so on and so on. That's all gone as well. So it's just get in and play and have fun. It's nice. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. I'm kind of anxious to reset and kind of go through that experience again. But of course, got to get to floor 65 first. And this is what? This is floor 59 here, right? Sometime this upcoming week I'll be able to. Just got to get in and grind it out. No, you can have all the ancient powers. There's 50 points you can put them into. You can get all 50. The real power from the ancient power resets comes from the ascension cap increases, though. It's not from the ancient power points. Now, I'm hoping they change that and make the ancient power points a little bit more, well, what's the word? I don't know. Right now, it's insignificant. The amount of increases you get from the points themselves is nothing. The real power comes from increasing the ascension caps, where before you could only put 140 points into, say, you know, your flame aura.
This guy card sucks.
Yeah. Oh, what's up with that thing? It's doing good damage.
I got a totem on mine.
Well, this thing's over 2.5 million DPS. It should be. It should be wrecking it, but it's just not.
It should be, but no.
Yeah, the doubles in the middle steamrolled it. Definitely the siege roller. Every boss in the game you can completely ignore except the siege roller. Once you're in a full set of gear. If you've got all your heroes optimally geared, you can ignore every boss. Except the siege roller. What's going on there, K-Man? Long time no see. How you doing today? Quentin, what up? Exclamation patch in chat there, Jacoby. We'll get you a link to the patch notes. But it's basically, it's the same as it always was. It's just the numbers are there now. There's gear score added on. So you can see by the gear score whether or not a piece is better. No longer do you need to have all your gear in your best hero. At floor 97, nice. It seems like at floor, to me it seemed like it ramped up at floor 125. Like floor 80 to floor 120 were basically the same thing. It was slightly more health on the mobs and they hit slightly harder, but it didn't seem like a big difference to me, to be honest. But at floor 125 it seemed like the difficulty ramped up a bit.
Alpheus, you know I hate you with a passion. Could you just get out here already? Come on. Get out here, goddammit. Bees, get them. Attack! Attack!
Man, I tell you, I love the barbarian mobility. It's just ridiculous.
I'm wasting all that star power.
I got a crappy totem there.
More power. More power.
Oh yeah, I just dumped quite a bit into the center here. The center will be stout. You can, but you're not going to get a benefit off equipping 2. How the weapon shards work, or the weapon passives, is when you equip it, it's for your weapons. It's not for that weapon. So like I've got Raven Host in my offhand here. It's not just for my offhand attacks, it's any weapon attack. So on that same note, it shares a cooldown. So if you have the same, if you had the same stuff on both weapons, like 2 Meowmeers, it's not going to proc more cats because it's essentially like having one. You know, the system looks at it as if it's one weapon with 6 shards, not 2 independent pieces.
Can I have one of those on a mega shop, please? Can I have 6 shard slots for a mega shop?
The build I'm gonna be doing this weekend, the hybrid build, uses Terrorblade and a Meowmere. So then they're completely different, and you're getting 2 bonus passives that work independently of each other. But that requires a hero damage ability power focus for that. But it's fun. I don't have the stuff all set up or I'd play that way today. I'll definitely play it on a stream this week coming up, though, once I get everything all dialed in with the build. Dang, squishy Skyguards. I got flimsy Skyguards. Well, I mean, it's all in the name there, Kyle. It is called Mastery. It's the real end game of the game. Mastery is.
You want to get after that flyer?
Sure.
Maybe hit that number 1 button.
Hit that number 1 button.
Oh, the Skyguards will take care of it.
The Skyguards still work on me? It's only 1 busted Skyguard. The rest of them is still good. Which one died?
Far left.
Huh.
The lonesome one. Lonely Skyguard.
Oh, man, I just don't know where else to put it. I guess I could put it over here, maybe. It'll shoot him through the windows. Well, each person should really do it differently.
Spam the stars.
David, it's, it depends on what experience you want to have. If you like the map variety, one of the best things about doing the Ancient Power reset is you go through all the maps again. You're not just grinding the same 5 maps over and over and over again, so you get to see them all again. But the only thing I suggest is that you go to, at least once, push to the highest Onslaught floor you feel like you can. Because especially the first time you reset, every floor you go past floor 65, increases your starting ascension by 3. So if you go to floor 75 the first time, your starting ascension is 30 just based off of that, not counting anything else. So floors are more important than ascension level. That answers your question too there, OP. Push floors. Your ascension level does not matter. The only thing with ascension is you want to reset at increments of 50. So say that you're at, 739 ascension. It's going to be in your best interest to grind out those 11 more levels and reset at 750 because you're going to get more out of it.
Give me my fat loot.
The ascension levels, the starting ascension for ascension levels is based off of every 50 ascension that you're at. Every 50 ascension past your highest ascension point. Now, if it's your first reset, that starts at 0. So if you're at 500 ascension, say, you're going to get, that's 10 groups of 50, so you'd get 30 starting ascension for that. An ideal starting ascension to get to would be 210 is the sweet spot. Anything past 210 is just kind of overkill. I got a pretty good medallion there. 94, 94, and 92 on the substats. Not a bad little item.
Not bad at all.
I've got lots of different monk builds there, Eclipse. Exclamation nuke will get you a link to my favorite. Yeah, I think they should add more old maps. Aquanos Frozen. We need Aquanos. I would love to see all the DD1 maps added in. That would be awesome. Look at me running over to the mana chest, and it ain't there.
It ain't there, man.
Where you at?
It's gone. It's gone for good.
Get some flimsy sky guards down here for you again. Shouldn't have, well, that one's not going to get blown up. Oh, we got, well, stabby kamikazes. That won't be bad either.
I would say I'd normally have placements for them, but...
I'll drop the juice here. Have some juice.
Slurp.
I would be really, really stoked to see Aquanos come to DD2, though. I mean, with or without the boss. Just the map itself was an awesome map. It follows on the same thing. There's a different flare in the second group, third group, fourth group. There's a different hyper shard in the second group, third group, fourth group. If you look through DD2's website, all the hyper shards and all are listed by grouping of what you get. I'm not OP at all on Eclipse. In fact, Omni's happened to build for me right now because I don't have gear. Every time you reset, you get permanent account buffs, but you got to earn back your OP. I haven't earned it back. It's very challenging. Onslaught is extremely challenging. Now, if I just did trials and nothing else, then yeah, thered be no challenge to the game.
More bees? More bees. More bees? More bees. More bees.
Well, like I said, I think all the DD1 maps, I'd love to see them all come to the game.
Let's upgrade these flimsy sky guards.
Crystal Dimension would be tricky, I think. Just because of the mechanics of the map. But my main one is Aquanos. I would love to see Aquanos and even like Akatidi. I think Akatidi would be pretty awesome.
So where do you want to stand this time?
Oh,
in the middle?
Yeah, I'll go in the middle.
In the middle.
And that's all about the way you're going to get that, Doug, is just by pushing up some Onslaught floors. If your minimum power is 60 now, then just go up. I'm hitting a button. Just push a few more floors the next time. Twinkie! Twinkie's here. That's all that matters.
Twinkie! Twinkie! I thought it was the 65 mark before 65. So back to 65.
Airbrand, what up?
Quit it, Quiblies. Quit throwing your stuff at me.
The little quibs or little mini quibs are throwing stuff.
Your aim's just as bad as the bigger Quibly. You can't hit nothing.
Yeah, but those little bombs hit hard, man.
I ain't been frozen once yet. What's going on? Come on, you guys need to aim better than that.
It's double gold throughout the game battle. Every game mode has got double gold right now. Now, it's not double for sell. It's double gold of what's earnable on the map. But it's a significant amount, you know? The majority of the gold you get is from selling items. So did you know... Now, obviously, with two of us now, it won't work. But, you know, if you're by yourself on the Barbarian... and you pop turtle stance and you leave turtle stance up the whole time, the assassins never come out. They stay in their holes. They scared.
Bunch of assassin chickens. I'm like...
The problem there, Tom, is you're removing the oil. That the whole deal with the corrupt slimes is the oil enemies. But when you ignite them, the amount of damage you get from the ignite is practically nothing. It looks super cool, so don't get me wrong, I use it all the time, just based off of coolness factor. But it doesn't really do very much damage, and it removes the oil. So if you are using that oil for slow or whatever, you're taking that away. And same thing if you're playing an Onslaught and you have like a controlled burn lane. The oil will be gone and the mobs will be immune again. So it's actually not, in theory, it's not really a good combo to use. Now, like I said, I use it all the time, and it does look really, really cool, watching them all ignite. But it's not actually doing much for you.
Malphus, come on out to play. Come on out to play.
I'm getting in on that. Oh, you killed it too quick.
Get out of here. He's
God
mine.
Dang.
He was mine
I
to
couldn't
kill.
even barbarian leap over to him. Terrible. What's the time for me? For me, it's 3:30 p.m. Yeah, the AP counts. Doug, I mentioned that earlier. I talked to Blade, the guy that's 51 or 52 Ancient Power, yesterday, and he told me he was getting over 600k per map. Because he's got all of that. He's got 255% of a gold bonus naturally, just from his Ancient Power. So yeah, he's getting 600,000 per map, almost a million. You know, on the tougher maps, he's probably going to get 1,000,000 gold or close to it. Yeah, it's mid-afternoon for me. I actually haven't been awake for very long. You guys know I stay up really late. It's almost midnight for Omni though.
Yep. I've only been awake for a little while, to be fair.
Omni's on that vampire schedule. No, that's not 450%. He gets 255% already. So just from the double, that's 510% right there. Plus what he's normally getting anyway. So he's getting 710% gold. I mean, you're getting 100% no matter what. That's what normally drops. And then you add the 255. That means you're getting 355. Well, you double that, you're at 710. So he's getting 710%. It's a big, big number. Take that. A little late Drago action, but I got it in there. I snuck it in there midair. Yeah, it's definitely it's a whole new game, Eclipse. I'd agree with you. If you haven't played since like early access, it's a completely different game. The game, of course, was available in early access for a long time. That's how people like Omni and myself have been playing it for so long.
Yes, we have been around the block, you could say.
Just a little.
You could say. We ain't too old for this.
Oh no.
We ain't too old for this.
Never.
If somebody says otherwise, then you tell them to come speak to us and you go tell them.
Well, if all goes according to plan, I'll be an old man playing video games. There's gonna be some cool shit out then too. Well, the wife didn't shake her head. She did look at me funny, but she didn't shake her head at me, so that's a plus. She's really thinking, you're too old for this shit now. But, oh no, never. She gave up on that, she said. Betsy was only difficult for a minute or two. The problem with Betsy is there was so much cheese. There were so many glitches with Betsy. Originally, I remember the first time I beat Betsy, it was using geyser traps and lightning auras. That was before lightning strikes were a thing. So the lightning auras were, oh man, there ain't nothing left of that roller before the assassin left me. Lightning auras, used to be AoE defense. It was like the flame auras. There weren't flame auras then, actually.
Nope.
The
flame auras are relatively new still.
Yeah.
Sort of.
To you or I, they are. But, yeah, anyway, I used geyser traps and lightning auras. And I just relied on that electrocute combo the whole time. And that was how I beat Betsy the first time. I had sky guards out the wazoo. All over the place, sky guards. Because you know sky guards will hit Betsy, even when she's on the ground. But yeah, it was fun. It's a fun map. I wish that there was higher difficulties of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have it in a rotation.
In my opinion, I think Betsy, out of all the boss fights, I think Betsy is the funnest one.
The map's just cool. The amount of variety that you can have, just how the lanes are, you can build in so many different ways. It's
Oh yeah.
crazy. You can
Well, that
actually
and with
utilize the range of your towers.
yeah, with how the range got reworked back right before release, some of the stuff's, I mean, so many defenses hit her now. So, I mean, you can really use just about anything to fight Betsy now.
Come on out, Plague and Hawk.
Oh, he don't want to come out.
Yar!
Oh, dang it, he died again. God
I
dang
did.
it. I was just about to jump over there and he just exploded.
I didn't just re-equip a Dragon Lich just because I noticed you have
Oh,
more.
Barbarian needs to take a quick trip to the pool. Yeah, Betsy was an incursion before incursions.
Betsy is the incursion.
Yep.
Is the incursion.
So what kind of axe I
Get
got
out of
here?
with those Warlock gloves. I don't want those Warlock gloves. Get out of here.
Not a very good axe. You don't like the
Take
Warlock
those
gloves? What's up with that?
They have a belt. They have hero damage. That's what I don't like.
Yeah,
I'll take
fair
Wizard's
enough.
gloves any day. I'll take the Wizard's ones any day.
Oh, I'm getting up into wife's coffee here.
Open says the star, the ice bar.
Yeah, I know. I want to drink both of them. She's like, you got some caffeine right there. It's like, yep, I want all the caffeine.
There's not enough caffeine.
Oh, I am so addicted to caffeine now, man. I can't make it through a day without it. If I don't have any caffeine at all in a day, I just drag all day long.
Floor 60.
Gots to have the coffee.
We'll fail once we get once we get to map 3, okay, people? We'll fail.
Well,
once
we're on floor 60 now.
Yep.
Nice.
Easy.
Krusty Bunyan, thank you very much for subscribing. Apparently my notifications are not working properly. I didn't hear it go off. But I do appreciate it very much. Oh, you gots to have the caffeine. Gots to have it. Alright, we got EMPs now. Do you want me to throw down some...
Nah, exactly the same.
Ah,
Exactly the same.
no obelisk?
Yep.
Alright, you say so.
I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't
Here,
want
just so you can reminisce, I'll come drop the mana by where the chest used to be.
it. Oh.
Just so you feel like you're running over there for a reason, Omni. Defender medals is just a matter of playing. Always re-roll your dailies if you get crappy ones. Like, I don't have a daily to re-roll, but like anytime I get one of the low dailies, I always re-roll it. You can re-roll one per day. And besides that, it's just grinding it out. You know, you get such a small amount for each map. But always make sure you never ever don't do the weekly. Always do the weekly, because they're usually really easy. Like, look, this week was defeat 100 enemies with abilities. I mean, you can get that done in one wave. You just have to focus on getting it done. Or you could just ignore it and complete it over the course of a map or two. But always do your weekly for sure, and re-roll low quality dailies. Now, of course, I played DD2 way too much, so I don't have an example for you. I don't get a new daily for, what, 6 more hours?
Yeah. think I shall stand here for a moment.
That would be cool if they ever did a... Have they done a double Defender Metal weekend? I don't think they have. Have they?
They just need to do more stuffs.
Well, I would like to see a weekend event, you know, at a minimum once a month. I mean, ideally, I'd like to see one every week. You know?
Bring the carnival back, damn it.
Oh, I'd love the carnival.
I want the reason to grind gold like a madman.
Well, the wheel won't return with the carnival. They've already said that. I want
the wheel. Just give us the wheel. We don't care about nothing. Just give us the wheel.
Oh, the wheel won't be a thing, man.
Give us something different then. If it's not the wheel, give us...
God, that was such an absurd amount of gold. You know, at that point, back then, the PlayStation was delayed still. The PC was like 2 or 3 months ahead of the PlayStation. So I had the Carnival on the PC, and then when it left, a couple weeks later, it hit the PlayStation. So I had gold grind, just constant gold grind for like 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. But man, I spun that damn wheel so many times. It was changed there, Magicaster, in this last update. It's not 25 every map now. Oh man, these guys are pushing, dude. The middle is getting pushed really hard. In fact, we're going to lose some objectives. There's cyborgs, is why. I'll get up closer to the spawn. I'm going to need your help here this wave. Oh shit. They're going the other way too.
Need those upgrades, I think.
Well, the upgrades. I'll spawn camp them this time. Shit, we lost. Oh, we didn't lose it, but dang, that was close. Oh, they're on the main objective. We need ups bad. It's floor 60 now, Omni. It ain't no joke.
I need a better medallion. That's what I goddamn need.
Shame I can't give you one. That one I got last map was pretty good.
All this mediocre stuff I've been getting.
In KS1, you can use anything. Personally, I just usually like dropping a couple of flame arrows at each spawn and just spawn camping them. I think we should dump it all into slimes this time, because we got a lot of cyborgs. Actually, that lane was fine. It's the lower lane and the mid.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, this. I think you could probably just ignore that red lane for now, and then just get all this other stuff.
I'm gonna get way up on the spawn this time. I'm not gonna let him out so far. Nah, PDT is still busted there, doll. I do know for a fact that it's being worked on, though. Because with the testing stuff I do for Trendy, I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's all under a non-disclosure agreement. But I do know that is being addressed. But it hasn't been yet. So no. PDTs are still busted. Or the shard is, anyway.
Pure PDTs.
I guess you're waiting on me. And here I thought I hit the button and was waiting on you. What the heck?
Never! Go, my little bees. Do your work.
Oh, I'm not gonna let anything out of the spawn this time over here either. Or try not to. Maybe getting pushed a little bit, but not too much. The knockback on some of the mobs, you definitely you feel it a lot more on the barb than you do the other heroes. Yeah, they're pushing out. But I'll get him. I'll get him. Skyguard, that left Skyguard got beat on. Woo!
Hello there, Shielded. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Oh, Shieldy Gobs.
Dryad here.
Oh, Shieldy Gobs had a little combustor for me there. Ooh, a 4/2 one. Shame I'm not going to use it, but shiny.
You should maybe move this. You should maybe move the Skyguard over to where that tree is.
You think that tree's going to do it? And I don't understand why it's such a wimpy Skyguard here.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm nuts.
It's doing 2 million DPS. How is that not enough?
Check your ascension. Maybe you've got extra points there.
Maybe I didn't put him into crit or something. Let me look. I got crit maxed out. I got range maxed. I did all the right things.
Well, what's the stats on it? Like, is it got defense rate on it still?
Yeah, the attack speed's fine. Every 0.62 seconds. It's so legendary. I don't have any non-legendary items on any of my main defenses.
I just meant the substats so that you could swap shards.
Oh, it's not going to be the perfect. It's not my strongest medallion, if that's what you're asking. Because it's not one of my main defenses. I'm not used to getting having the Omni carry going here.
So it's okay. I'm not used to it either. So it's kind of throwing me off a little bit too. Because I'm usually like, why isn't that dying? Oh, it's because he's here. It's because it's that barb over there.
Well, it's the 25%. Everything's a little bit thicker.
I'm like, everything's usually dying quicker than this. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not near as flimsy as Omni's walls, so that's important.
What walls? Do you see walls anywhere?
Yeah,
Who said that?
a tree's still a wall, whether you decide to use it as one or not. Oh, dang it. I still couldn't steal the
Mine!
KB.
Get out here. Mine!
Yeah, a couple of upgrades did it. Everything's just dying now. Wish the range on the old Barb's #1 was a little bit further. It's so close. The range on it's so short.
Really good. I like the ability.
I like it too. It's better than it looked like it was at first. It does pretty good.
It's quick. The cooldown's pretty fast as well.
Yeah. If the range was just a little bit better. You know what? How Elandrian's been playing his barbarian? He's been going full range. So he uses a Meowmere, a Terrorblade, and he spams #1 and throws cats, and it's kind of funny. Now he's a big barbarian fan, so he plays them several different ways.
That's an interesting way to play it.
You want mass destruction in your bees there, Quicksilver, for sure. Power transfer, mass destruction, and if you're in Chaos 6, you probably want defense rate.
That's what I've got on mine just now.
Yeah.
My substat rolls have been really, really bad. So.
Yeah, but mass destruction does great in the bees. There's a few defenses it does really well on. The bees are one of them. Sky guards are one. Like, I'm using mass destruction on my sky guards right now.
Boost aura, giggity.
It doesn't do crap for a boost aura, unfortunately. If you want to just completely waste the shard slot and the DU available on the map, then throw it in a boost aura.
Then give it to me. Pass it on over to me.
Poison dart towers. It works really good into poison dart towers as well. Mass destruction does. Lightning strike auras. It's best in slot in a LSA. It's actually not best in slot in a flame aura. You get better results with different shards in the flame aura. Well, Gregory giving you a hard time over there on me?
No. This lich had.
They just need to be buffed, Serenova. Taking another quick trip to the drink here. Like, boost stars at least have some utility shards to go with it, which are fun. Like, I like using the slow personally. The rippling explosions to get the explosion on death. But the beam doesn't have any of those utility shards. And if you just do the math at the damage increase you get, it makes it, say you were using cannonball towers and you put a buff beam on them. If you looked at the math of the damage increase before and after, you would have to have like 10 cannonball towers in the buff beam before it would be worth not using the buff beam and putting another cannonball tower down, you know? So just the math doesn't add up on them. The boost or the buff, neither one of them work very well. It's unfortunate too, because I love both those defenses. And I like stacking them. If they worked a little bit better, you'd see me doing some of those boost buff builds again. Uh-oh, we're getting pushed. Need you in the mid.
What the hell did you do?
It's the little skellies, dude. Luckily, they don't hit very hard, so they're not doing much to the objective. That's the last wave anyway. It doesn't matter if we lose a sub-objective. There's a lot of mobs came rolling out, man. And you got your slimes too close. So they're getting borked.
But like I said, I blame you for any shenanigans that go on just now.
Oh yeah, I used the buff beam in every build in DD1. I never did a build without it. Every single build had it. In DD2, it used to be the same thing. The buff beams and boost stars used to be better. You guys remember the PDTs for those that played early access? You remember the PDTs heyday, where the poison dart tower used to be just insanely overpowered? Man, you threw a buff beam and a boost star on a PDT in a lane, you didn't use any other defenses. It would clear the whole lane. But it's just not very good anymore.
What do you know?
I blame the PDT. If we didn't abuse the PDT so bad back then, I bet boost and buff beams would be better now. Oh yeah, Twinkie remembers them PDTs. It's the PDT's fault that the buff beam sucks. There, I said it. Whether or not that's true is probably not necessarily the case. But huh? Jeez. The wife just laying down the rules today. You can have a drink of my caffeine if I can have a drink of your caffeine.
My coffee is your coffee is my coffee.
Alright, what do we got? Yeah, the PDTs were ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
Right, okay, let's...
What? There's lots of good defenses. Just those two are the topic of discussion right now, and they're the worst defenses in the game. So, I mean, almost everything else in the game is usable. That's the only two defenses I don't use, period, is buff beams and boost stars. I actually do use boost stars every now and then for the utility shards. But it's more just to screw around and have fun with them than it is for actual effectiveness.
So I'm taking out the defense rate for my bees. I have power transfer and mass destruction. What would you suggest I put inside as my third shard?
Defense crit if you're at the if you're close to the speed cap.
Okay then. Can you also give me the gold to upgrade the damn thing as well? Yeah. Okay. Right. Cheers. Thanks for the gold. Appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot.
He's over here. Alright, dude. I'm doing it. I don't care what you say.
Have you got my tree? Have you got my mystic tower?
Oh, it's down. This side probably doesn't even need a sky guard for this lane because of all the bees, but man, should I pull an Omni?
Hi.
I'm gonna do it.
I didn't know you actually named that kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is called pulling an Omni. Get your Family Guy going. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Oh, right, okay, I see. I see what you did now. Well, remember, I need Mystic Towers. I need Mystic Walls, remember.
Oh, you want walls?
I need the Mystic Walls.
You want
remember.
actual walls?
Not really, but seeing as you're here, then yes. I shall take those walls.
We got a controlled burn lane here to the east.
Really? Throw a PDT down there.
Man, you put the tree in a crappy place. You left a huge gap here.
Where?
But you can't. I can't put a wall right there.
No, you're supposed to put it here, so you point it that way.
Yeah, I know, but look at the gap you left. It's
Ah,
absurd.
blah, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
absurd.
Blah, blah. Making me chase this.
He
man.
hasn't used his trees as walls in so long he forgot how to do it.
I don't know what walls are. I don't know how to use them.
The thing is the EV2 will actually help you progress, and the Dryad won't. Yeah, Obelisk was switched to Tower a long time ago. Many patches ago. I got another 170. Let me just throw it into something.
I throw it into Sky Guards.
I might as well buff that Obelisk too and get the hero buff.
Run, Dryad, run! I mean, fly, Dryad, fly.
Yeah, it kind of stinks with that aspect of it there, Ravenous, with the Dryad only being able to place them in the tree range. But that's definitely how it goes.
I need another one. Oh,
you want more walls? I need 10 more mana.
Go and jump in that pond over there. I'm pretty sure you'll find it.
Is it down there somewhere?
Yeah, I don't have.
You got 10?
There's not enough DU.
There is for a wall.
Not for a double slime on this lane though, and it kind of needs it.
Why, is your bees flimsy?
Oh, I think my bees have just been new. There's another frosty fodder lane over.
What's going on there, Shy Man 420?
Let me remove the.
You don't think 6 bees in a slime is going to wreck this lane? It is a frost lane.
There's a flat Cyfrost Vanguard Wampers.
You got 2,000 DU to spend, and you don't have enough on a lane. I don't get it, Omni. Where'd you overbuild?
I don't trust it over there.
You overbuilt somewhere, man.
Oh no, I didn't overbuild somewhere.
No?
No.
As I look at these 3 slimes and 8 bees right here.
Oh, that's needed for that lane.
No, Omni didn't overbuild. Not at all.
That is needed for that lane. That's a necessity. It must go there.
Space Chimp, what up?
Yeah, this definitely needs that.
For those of you who don't know, there's a nice giveaway going on right now. Exclamation giveaway in chat will get you a link to get signed up for it. It's on another video on the channel. You just have to leave a comment. All the details are in the video. Oh, I'm good to go.
You good to go?
Let me get in position. Where you want me, in the mid? We got no Malthius protection.
I was going to say the Frosty lane. Where is that one, right? The one that you're beside.
There's Frosty lane up top.
Is it all the way up to the right?
There's a Frosty Zerker lane right here. You want me doing here?
Yeah, what's that one? Because you're kind of close to the core there, so that's...
Well, that and it's physical damage too, so I can wreck some faces. Because let me tell you, the Barbarian is very, very physical. Crystal Core under attack. No reflect beams. We gotta fix that. We're not gonna survive the wave. Flimsy build. Flimsy build. Yeah, this is over. Might as well just let them through. Can't not have a reflect beam there. With ranged mobs there.
We shall find out in a second.
Well, we got to pray that there's not another javelin or hex thrower coming out over there. I'll get the face roll going on him here.
There's no mobs coming in from there anymore.
Barbarian saved the day.
34k HP.
Yeah, that was sketchy. Only need 10 more DU. Convert one of these slimes into a bee, and then I can throw a reflect beam down there.
Convert one of those slimes into a bee, did you say?
Turn it into a bee. Slime goes bee.
Convert a bee into a reflect beam?
Nah, you got to convert a slime into a bee, and then that freed up the DU. We got 20 left now. You never... Wait, what did we do? What's up with that?
I don't know. What did you do? Because I removed the bee, so you must have had.
Oh, you were supposed to remove a slime in place of bee. Not remove a bee. You could have removed one of these 3 slimes in the main entrance and put down an extra bee instead. And then the DU would have worked out perfect.
I feel like I need to stay up here.
Alright. Omni ain't having it. Omni ignored my suggestion and told me where I could go stick it.
Slightly.
So we don't... So what you're saying is we don't need that extra 10 DU. I mean, we do have like 6 million DU on this map.
No star power. Come on, one more. Come on.
Man, I need to get another one of those Toxikazi lanes. That was good stuff, dude. The Fury just was capped. No matter how much I blew, it just stayed full. I have to add that into my Barbarian tips and tricks video. I need to get that done this weekend too.
Where the boss at?
I don't know. I didn't look. He's right here.
Uh-oh.
It's a big pissed off lady orc girl. She's swinging a sword at me.
She's hungry. She wants some barbecue. She wants some of the barbecue.
Nothing's bugged with the PDT itself, Andy. It's the explosive poison shard isn't working. The graphic on it goes off and it appears that it's working, but it's not actually spreading the poison. And that's unfortunate. Because that's the reason you use it, not for the explosion, you know?
There's coming out of that lane.
Get a little slimy down here. What do we got? We got a Malthius. I'm gonna get all up on Malthius's business here.
I think it's almost been up here. Okay.
Come on out, Malthius. I got a little surprise for you.
Slimes. Slime.
Oh, this is map 2 already. I was thinking it was map 1 for some reason. Well, we'll be able to finish this floor. I was worried we weren't going to be able to get through floor 60 on the stream today, but we'll finish floor 60 for sure.
Yeah, technically should have only took us
Well, I figure it was 6 maps.
like 45 minutes. Like it should have only took us like 45 minutes to
Well, it depends on what you get on Lost Temple. Lost Temple can take a long time. It can take longer to do Lost Temple than it does to do the other two maps on the floor.
Uh-oh, I almost mushroomed myself. Not good, man, not good.
Man, the barbaliciousness is out of control over here. Nothing's surviving long. Everything's just dying. Might have something to do with all these pissed off bees over here too. But... Alright, there we go. Come on, Malthus. Take that. Oh, Malthus is done for. We will have no respawning little skellies on our course. No, thank you.
Just flat out said no. No. God.
The champion score? Mine's low. I haven't focused on it yet because it doesn't really matter until you're resetting. I don't even know what mine is. 58, 55. It's not, mine is not as high as you can get it because I haven't been focused on it at all. Like I said, it doesn't really matter until you're resetting because that's going to decide your chaos floors. Oh, I use several different ones, Magicaster. It's funny with recording software, some games get along better with certain software than others do. But I use 3 different ones, essentially. I'll use OBS Studio, I use Bandicam, and then my last resort, if I can't get quality footage out of OBS Studio or Bandicam, then I'll use Fraps. And Fraps will record pretty much anything. The only game I've ever had a problem with Fraps recording is Minecraft. But it's just very friendly with all games, but the quality is not as good and the files are absurdly huge. The start and stop button I use is F12, but that's from habit. It's the default from something. I don't even remember when it was I started using F12 to start and stop, but I've always used it. It was the default for one of the recording softwares I've used over the years.
You did not live long, assassin.
What's going on there, 6? For DD2, Bandicam works really well. You get really good 1080p coverage, or 1080p, and you can. I recorded at 144 frames per second when I'm recording, and then I'll edit it down to 60 frames per second. It makes the videos look really smooth. Unfortunately, I don't get that on the streams because my connection is not good enough. But when I do edited content, that's what I do. I record just massive video files just to try to make the quality as best as possible, and then edit it down to something a little more YouTube friendly. But that's why the edited content looks good. The streams always look crappy. I understand that. It's unfortunate, but that's life in a small town with crappy internet, you know. Take that, Tuskar. You didn't need to live. Y'all good over there? Oh, it's like Kellyanne just evaporated to stars. Or was that shrooms? That was stars and shrooms, wasn't it?
That was neither.
You meleeed it?
That was just a whale. That was all that was. That was just a wow. Get out of here.
Yep.
That's all that was. Bet you that reflect.
Give me the fat loots. I want another defender pack, man.
We didn't even see any action, and it's disappeared now, so we can't even check it. More pet food.
Ah, no defender pack for me.
No defender pack for me either.
Hey, have you gotten one today at all?
Nope.
I got that one green one. I'll pop it at the end of the stream. I wish the defender packs were a little bit more common. I mean, I understand they don't want to they don't want to just send them all out for free constantly. You know, they're trying to make some money off of it, and I understand all that. But man, I tell you, it would be nice if you saw them a little more frequently.
No.
I mean, those people were saying, "Oh, look at all the defender packs you got today. The barb came out." When I opened all those, I had like 15. But what they're not realizing is that was from like 80 Onslaught floors. So it was like 240 maps. I got 15 defender packs.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was definitely not good drop rate. It was good self-control and not opening them. Oh man. Oh man. The barbarian is parking right here. We got a triple water lane. Controlled burn on one of them.
Yeah, are you going to sit right there then?
I'm going to park right here.
You're going to sit right there.
Oh yeah. Going to be some wreckage. Stabby Zappas. That shouldn't be a problem. You want real walls anywhere? Or are you all good?
I don't know. I should be okay.
Got EMPs here.
This lane's gonna be like so overkilled.
Oh wow, we got double flyer lane here. I almost think should go 2 Skyguards there. If you want me to sell one of them, I will. When it's all said and done.
Yeah, actually. That's it. I could put a hailstorm down with it.
You got a totem on it? Because it's just going to get wrecked. You got double dive bombers?
Yeah, yeah.
You got your hailstorm set up?
That's what I usually run on. Whenever I run this map, I usually put a Skyguard and a hailstorm next to one.
Alright. That's what you want.
Usually.
Well, I should put the Skyguard in the back if you've got a healthy.
Like, yeah, like put it beside the hailstorm. Like put it.
Well, I don't want to put it beside. The dive bombs are going to hit it. If I put
No,
it right
no,
next to it.
No, they should get wrecked. They should get wrecked. They should.
Well, I got a little decoy up front. Hopefully that'll do something.
Should get wrecked.
A little million health Healy Snake. What's going on, Hawkeye?
I'm sure whenever I built this, I have like 20 left anyway, so I'm pretty sure I can just do it. Pretty sure.
There you go. More juices.
Mana.
You gotta let me know when you're ready for the barbarian right-click jumping horse competition. You gotta get some trick moves down, man.
The floor is lava. Go.
Because I think I'm gonna wallop you. The floor is lava with the right click is a little challenging.
I was going to say purely because of connection. You come over to the EU side. We'll see how you fare then, my friend. We'll see how you fare then.
Well, I got some good trick moves under my belt now for the horse contest. I can't reveal them now. I'm gonna be all practiced up. It won't be a competition then. Sharkson, what's going on? Long time no see.
Right. Okay. This. You're going to be standing there anyway. That's just going to be face roll.
Oh, this stuff here is going to get wrecked.
So much face roll.
But I definitely appreciate a little support squad back here. I think that might be a little bit overkill, but I'd rather overkill it than underkill it.
That's got so much face roll. Like, there's so much DU for me. Like, to me, there's so much. So much. If you're going to be up in that lane, then
that water lane is it's my favorite lane to fight in on every hero.
There's so much over there though. Like if you go and have a look, like I just don't think it needs any more than what's over there.
Oh, you don't need any more over here. There's no doubt. This is way overkill.
Like, is there flyers over on this lane? No, there's no flyers over here. So
well, it's because we got that double flyer lane that took away from the ground lanes. Geo throw Zerkers. This lane's gonna get wrecked.
Right, okay, come throw another Skyguard up here then. And then put it on this opposite side
Alright.
of where that's where I'm standing.
You got the juice?
Yes. Perfect. And there's still so much left. I don't know what to do.
It's 190. Did we miss a lane? Seems like we missed a
No.
lane. Well, it's first off, we got a triple lane right here. Even though you got an absurd amount of defenses down, we essentially got 600 DU to spend right here. You know, it's triple. You got that? You wanna?
Well,
you good on this hex thrower lane?
The only thing that I'm missing is 2 slimes here, so it's 80.
That looks pretty good.
Like, because then it's basically 4.
We got
bees
nothing
and
on this lane right
slimes.
here. That's the problem. We got an empty lane right here.
Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, anytime there's that much left over, there has to be a lane that we missed. There's baddies up in there.
So now
Gonna need to sell something, huh?
now we've overspent somewhere. Well, you're going to be setting up in this lane, so pretty sure I just slammed. Did I slam something else? On
This is double range there, Mitna. Deadly strikes and vicious strikes.
Let me take that out of there.
You could sell two. You could sell another one of these bees, maybe even 2 of them, and be fine here on this lane. Me and the 4 slimes will have us a little party over here.
It's a slime party.
Oh yeah.
Slime party. Ah, I think I got it.
The barbarian's gonna be bathing in slimes.
I got it, I think. I usually put 2 here. Nah. Be fine. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? As someone once quoted. What could possibly go wrong? I do not know. Take your position.
Oh, sorry. I was jumping around.
Whirlwind your ass over here, would you? Get the spinning.
Oh, I'm here.
There we go.
I'm here.
Get the spin. Hit that button.
Gonna be some wrecked fools. Oh, please tell me that's Pain Aura too. Oh my god, it is Pain Aura. Pain Aura and Toxikazi. Oh man, they are your friends.
I'm just gonna stand back here and watch.
They are your friends. Holy crap. Look at my resource pools. Just full. I just blew all of my wrath and it took like what, 4 or 5 seconds and the bar's completely full. Well, the slime's got to do something, man. I can't be. I can't.
No, I'm saying you let one through.
Oh, that wasn't from me. That was from you. It couldn't have possibly been my lane. I'm just saying. All right, fine. Maybe it was.
Oh, all the bees are gone.
For grind and mastery, well, you don't really grind mastery. You do the map once. Once you do it, you're done with it. There's no reason to go back and do it again. You don't get more stars for doing a map again. So you don't want to grind mastery at all.
No lane. I am coming, no lane.
What do we got? Zerka throwers. Yeah, once you get the stars from a map, though, you just move on to the next, as you can't get more stars off of the same map.
Where's the boss at? Over there.
My suggestion, if you haven't done them now, or haven't done them yet, is to go through all the chaos tiers and pick off the easy ones. Because some of the maps are very frustrating. You can go back and do them once you got, you know, high ascension caps and a bunch of AP points and make those maps a lot easier. But some of them are very, very difficult. Chaos 6 Unholy Catacombs comes to mind. That one was quite brutal. Yeah, dear. The more you play, the better the drop rate gets. Oh, if that was only true. Nah, the drop rate is the drop rate. It never changes. The more you play, the better gear you'll get, but your drop rate never is going to change. You all good? You don't want that last 30?
Mm-hmm. No.
What's going on there, Phoenix? Welcome. Alright, well, let me get a little slime-maliciousness over here, then. Oh, man, the big pack like this, it kind of tempts me to go turtle stance and stun them all with the shot over and over again. I gotta dump. I gotta just keep dumping my resources or I'm gonna be full the whole time.
I was throwing this in so that stuff's getting poisoned.
This is definitely a mean-ass lane. I think I should have quite a bit of the CC covered here for the...
Both of us. Basti Massa! Hello, Basti Massa. Goodbye, Basti Massa. Monster power!
First date, huh? That's awesome there, Phoenix.
Next.
I remember my first date with the wife. We actually met, believe it or not, at a convenience store in Vegas. Of all places.
Where?
Way back when. Burning Strikes. You know, I don't remember where Burning Strikes drops from, Twinkie.
Chaos 7?
Is it Chaos 7?
I'm pretty sure. It's either Chaos 7 or Chaos 5. I'm pretty sure that I just got one.
It's either Chaos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Says
sure
Omni.
Pretty sure it's 7.
Of course, DD2 tools will have it. Exclamation shards. It'll take you to the shards page on DD2 tools. But I do not remember. That's a shard that I've just always had an abundance of. I've never had to farm it. They've just shown up.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a high tier one, just because you get to that stage where you're like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
Just sell that thing. Just sell it.
I'm back at that point already. C5, yeah. See, I probably had 1 million of those. Because C5 was the top tier for a long time. Well, I mean, there's only 7 choices, and you picked 3 different ones, so you were bound to get it right.
7 and 5. That was okay for me. I picked 7 and 5. Wasn't too bad.
No, it was not on the candy aisle.
Wait, what? It wasn't on the candy aisle? Oh.
Believe it or not.
Hit the buttons.
What do I think about Dungeon Defenders right now? I think it still needs work, but I think it's really fun. You know, I mean, I love the game, but there's changes I would like to see. I mean, there's changes we'd all like to see to it. It's not a perfect game, but it's a super fun game for sure. I think as far as just, if you look at just any free-to-play game, and you look at what Dungeon Defenders offers just for the free-to-play experience, I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Everybody should play it. Just playing through the campaign once is a lot of fun. And you get, several hours of enjoyment, and it won't cost you a penny. That's good stuff. You know, most free-to-play games, I mean, obviously, there's other good free-to-play games, but it seems like Dungeon Defenders offers a really good free-to-play experience. Even if, I've got tons of friends that, you know, real-life friends that I got to play it, and, they went through and beat the campaign, and were like, okay, I'm done now. You know, and they didn't spend a penny on it. They had a good time. They enjoyed the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Panda. I do appreciate it a ton.
Make
What are you
the
trying to
best
do?
ones.
You trying to steal my KBs over here? They're dying in the spawn, Omni. I don't need no help from you.
I thought my poison was helping.
Well, I mean, the Barbarian's like an AoE shock machine, so I don't think we have to worry about controlled burn. But the poison certainly never hurts. Enemies incoming. This lane just seems flimsy to me, so I'm going to upgrade it.
Which one?
This
lane?
this southeast
Which lane
lane.
Which lane you're talking
That
about?
southeast lane can be very sneaky.
How dare you say it's flimsy? How dare you?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to try to go through using 2 defenses there, Matthew. You got to build every map you do. You have to look at the lanes. Like here, you got cyborgs, so you don't want to use flamars. You know, over here you got berserkers and you got javelin throwers and the little mini gobu throwers with bullet sponge. Now PDTs actually do really good against bullet sponge because every time the poison ticks, it removes the projectile shield. But you have to look at the lanes and the mutators that are there. You can't just spam down, use this. Now the Dryad is the closest you can come to that. And basically what we're replicating here. And
don't try this at home, folks.
yeah, bees and slimes. If you got to play actively on the Dryad then though, or it sucks. So if you don't enjoy playing the Dryad, you don't want to take that route. But you can't just say I'm using these 2 defenses, go. You're not going to win. Or if you do win, you're just absurdly lucky. What's going on, Robert? Why, I appreciate it. You've seen the changes then over the last few years. I've been DD2ing it up for a long time, of course, but the channel has... 2017 was a big year for the channel. It grew quite a bit. Now, it's still a pretty small YouTube channel, you know, in relation to the YouTube world, but I've been just stoked to see the growth. I'm very happy about it.
Oh, boss lane, boss lane, boss lane.
So Kellyanne giving you giving you problems over there on me?
I haven't even touched or even looked at that lane, but now I actually have to go out my way to go to that lane now.
I can come barb him in the face if you want.
Oh no! You've got your place. You got to stay there. You got to stay there.
Omni has put me in my place.
You
will
don't-
stay here in this water lane.
You will stay there in that water lane and make sure nothing gets past you.
Don't move.
You're not allowed to move. God damn it!
Oh my God! Fail jumps.
Well, that's been upgraded.
Yeah, unfortunately, the PS4 community's been pretty inactive for a long time. It's my fault. Well, I put moderators in charge of it, but then they just stopped playing the game.
Yep, you're gonna make me do this like Elliot. You're gonna make me stand here.
You need any juice? I got 80.
No. Nope. Hit the button. Hit the button.
We got 60 DU left. You sure you're good?
Hit the button.
Alright,
Yes.
you say so.
Hit the button. Like
You
Elliot, how
say
dare
so.
you make me come over here?
He's like
How
that.
dare you? Oh no, he's gonna blow up on me. No! I'm running away from that lane. It scares me.
Run away! Run away!
Everything's exploding. I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Oh yeah, this is live right now there, Love Jesus. This is not a recording. Yeah, double gold's happening right now. It goes until Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'll show you at the end of the map. I'll get 100,000 plus off this map. Uh-oh, Thork. Don't get Thorked. Don't get Thorked. Oh,
Goodbye, Thork.
Thork's dead.
Goodbye,
Omni,
Thor.
Omni done Thork.
I didn't touch. I never even touched them. I just walked over and was like, "Hi, how's it going? You doing okay? Yeah. Say hello to the bees. They're big fans. Big fans." The slime was like, "I need to cut in there." Slime's cutting in. Like,
Yeah, they announced it on Twitter and they announced it on their Friday. Trendy has a stream every Friday on Twitch. I actually follow it. Trendy goes from 12 to 1 um, Pacific time, and then I go from 1 to 3 Pacific time right after him. It should be on the forums. It's if you follow them on Twitter, they've posted it up on Twitter several times. And follow me on Twitter. I always post all that stuff up too. Come on, Fat Loots. Oh yes, another Defendy pack.
You got another. Oh, what was? I'm like, you're carrying me now. That's
It's
it.
a
You carry
greenie.
me. You carry me the rest of the way now. That's it.
But I'll
I
take
demand
it.
defend.
Defender packs.
Demand the pack. I demand the pack.
Now, sadly, in my opinion, one of the things that needs to get added to the game for quality of life and to encourage people that don't have hours and hours and hours to play is there needs to be per map saving in Onslaught. So the problem we're coming to right now is I don't have another hour to stream, yet it's going to take us an hour to do the next floor.
Yep.
So that needs to change. Now, I do have a little bit more time to derp around and answer questions and open my super hot defender packs, but we won't have time to do another floor today, unfortunately.
You want to do C7 or just chilling?
Oh, we could. Well, I want to get these defender packs open and see what we got. See, look at that, 199,000 gold from that map. That's the double X. That's the double gold in action right there. Now, it's not double sell value. It's double the gold that's earned during the map, the gold that's dropped off mobs, the gold from the bonus waves. But 200,000 gold for a floor 60, one floor 60 map. That's good shit right there. Let me tell you. Trendy knows they do. Everybody's been very vocal about wanting the per floor saves, and in fact, a lot of people left the game because of it. Because you don't, and me saying it takes an hour to do floor 60 or floor 61, that's with us playing. I mean, we could get it done as fast as 45 minutes, but as someone who's newer to the game, it's going to take them 90 minutes, 2 hours to complete one single floor. And that's...
It could take you up to like 10 minutes just to build a map, just to make sure you.
Oh, it can take you even longer than that on Temple, Alright, come on, let's see some fat loots. What do I have for Defender medals? Oh, I got some Defender medals to blow on rerolls. Let's see.
Oh,
I want some of that new stuff. I've only gotten one of the new items. Have you gotten anything yet?
I haven't had nothing. I ain't had nothing. Nothing.
Reroll. Reroll again. I'm blowing all my medals.
I should be back momentarily.
No good. I can't reroll that one. This is 900 medals. It's not worth it. Oops. I confirmed instead of opening another. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That one's getting rerolled. Nah, it's double gold throughout the game, Hefty. Every game mode. The best way to farm gold right now is in the trials. Oh, crap. I just re-rolled it at 900. Oh, man. That sucks. Or maybe I didn't. Did I hit R or did I hit E? I don't even know. I still got 1800, though. Makes me think I didn't hit it. Is it meant to be only be this screen? I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean the trials right now is going to be the most gold. If I did like a Chaos 7 trial right now, I'd guess I'd get 300,000 plus gold per map. I mean, we can do one real quick and test it if you want.
What's that?
You want to do a Chaos 7 real quick and test the double gold theory out? Because I've got, I've got 9 ancient power points. So that's plus 45% gold. So just naturally, I'm getting 145% of the normal gold amount. Now, since it's double XP weekend, I'm going to get 290% of the additional gold amount. Because it doubles. It doubles your ancient power bonus as well. Let's do a Chaos 7 real quick and just check the gold. If you don't mind. Now, of course, also, if you're you the king.
I am the king.
That's me making fun of my kid, by the way, for those of you who don't know. When he was little and we played video games, we'd join it. We played World of Warcraft together, was our first game we played together.
What's this? Nobody I can join in on? The shenanigans. Oh well.
But we would queue up into a battleground, and he would be so excited if he, when you joined a battleground in World of Warcraft, the first person to load in, it made him the party leader basically. And he would be so excited if he was the king. You'd get the little crown next to your name if he loaded in first. Oh yeah, well he's not little anymore. He's grown up and in the Navy. He's, what, 23? Is he 23 now? Little brat? Yeah, he's 23. Yeah, he'll be 24 this year. Yeah, it's on all platforms there, Andrea. They don't do an event on one platform. It's always all. I got some sky guards for you if you want. How many you want? How many you want?
I only need 2, and I don't need them away over there.
Well, where do you want them?
One right here. And then one over here to protect this one.
Well, if we turtled it, we'd get more gold. I'm just saying. That's alright. We don't have to.
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, I'm old there, Mitten. There's no doubt about it. No. Let's continue on.
Is that what we are going to do?
Continue on.
Yeah.
No turtle required.
If you want to turtle, we can turtle.
What is required is to see if I can jump from here over to there. Oh, yeah, it's an easy one. Now, the question is can I clear the little rail over there? You have to run and jump on that one, probably. Oh, yeah, piece of cake on that one, too. Or nope, I didn't clear it. I got stuck.
Okay. You convinced me. Fine.
What, are you going to turtle it?
Fine.
Well, I'm kind of curious now.
Fine.
Nope, you can't place a skyguard up here. I was going to say this would be ultimate skyguard area here if you could place it here, but you can't. I can't find a spot to put one down anyway. That would be such a perfect placement for it.
Give me thy mana.
Oh, you want the juice?
Once you move the skyguard. Well, no, you can still drop me the juice and then sell that.
You got to go up there and get it.
Hey. Yeah, that's okay. I could double jump.
Can Omni get the juice? We'll see. Sell that, you say?
Yeah, you're gonna need to move it now. You're going to need to move it now.
I'm moving that other one too.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
You left some juices up there, man.
Where?
They're up top. That's what I was gonna say. I wanted to see if you could get them.
Hey, double jump, monk for the win. Thank you very much.
Oh, did you just jump up there and snag it?
I was like double jump. Like,
yeah,
that
sucks. I didn't
of
think
course
you were...
I could get up there. Come on.
Well, I didn't think you would be high enough. Oh yeah. That's terrible.
Always high enough. Sorry. I'm always high enough.
Terrible. For a new player, whoever, everybody asks that, and really the answer is whoever you think looks like the most fun. Because if you play the game long term, you really are going to want every hero. So get who looks like it's the most fun to you and play it. Now, I wouldn't recommend getting a DPS only hero first, so don't get the Barbarian or the Gunwitch first. Increase your builder ranks first before you do that. would be my only suggestion, really. Now, if I was starting over, knowing what I know, I would still get the EV2 first. Just because the proton beams with freeze and the reflect beams will definitely help you progress. It makes life so much easier. Proton beams with freeze are some of the best CC in the game.
Where shall we put it? Shall we slam it?
The freeze shard doesn't drop until Chaos 5. But once you get that bad boy, oh my gosh. Life just becomes so much easier. Like, if I built this map right now, I would have a proton beam on each one of these lanes in the middle of all these auras. Omni's not having none of that, because he doesn't like his Robo Girl.
That's because I'm a witch right now. I'm a witch, Harry. I'm a witch.
Oh, you got the gun witch out, huh? Look at you.
I'm a witch, Harry. I'm a witch. Kapow! Take that! Come on! It's just totally not sharded and nothing. I just wanted to pew! Pew pew pew! Pew pew!
I tell you what, man, the tornado or the whirlwind is such a cool thing, but it's not the best way to play the barb. There's no doubt. It's just not. It's not an effective use of your wrath. It doesn't do enough damage. I mean, it does good damage, but it's just not as good as chopping them in the face. You know, the hack and slash rules to roost with the barb. There's no doubt. Now, it is really good mobility for getting around the map. That's for certain.
Freeze, I said, freeze.
I've got it all into Siphon stance and Lightning stance there, Jammer. I'll show you here at the break, though. You know, every DPS hero, you go defense or hero crit chance first. So I got hero crit chance maxed, and then for the abilities, I went full into to the lightning and the siphon. Let's see if I can range it down. Oh, nice.
You can hit number 1. And go
Yeah. So like I went hero crit chance first. Movement speed just for the quality of life, and then hero crit chance. Over here I went right into the actually first I went wrath capacity and fury capacity on each category. Under wrath I maxed out lightning stance and dumped the rest into hawk strike, and under fury I maxed out siphon stance and dumped the rest into furious slash. I'll go ahead and throw those the remainders in there. Yeah, there's gonna be I got a barbarian hybrid spotlight that I've still got to record and edit. Hefty, it should be out by Monday though. It's hybrid using a Meowmere and a Terra Blade. People are gonna like it. I mean, yeah, obviously you have to spend 1,000 defender medals before you'll be able to use the build, just buying the 2 weapons. But it's definitely gonna be fun. I don't have the set completely done, or I'd show you all right now. I did it on the when I was doing the testing. I did it on the trendy test server, but I don't have it on my the stuff on my live account yet. I've got all the shards. I just don't have the weapons.
I'm playing dodgems with all the cobalt flyers.
But yeah, there will be a lot of the spotlights I'm going to redo as well, just because people that come to the game now are going to be very confused by the different interface with how shards work. If you're new to the game today and you looked at one of my, say the Flame Aura video, which is one of the most popular ones, you're going to be a little confused. Although the shards are still the same, how you use the shards and everything is wildly different than before.
Wow, it's a big old iceberg. It's a big old ice. Do it twice the price, go!
You can do that if you haven't played in a while there, Alria. I wouldn't do it though. I mean the new campaign and all is fun to go through. They got a lot more little cutscenes and stuff than what they had before. Man, your little obelisk wall or your little mystic walls are still flimsy. Flimsy. You talking about the axes, Quicksilver? The axes look really cool. There's a bunch of cool looking ones. I like that Manon axe is my favorite looking one. But the problem with the Barbarian is your swing speed. I've got a Barbarian tips and tricks video coming out probably tomorrow as well. But your swing speed is based off of your main hand weapon. So, you always want a light weapon in your main hand, and it will make your offhand weapon swing faster. I actually want a heavy weapon here as my best bet. Now, all of the legendary axes are medium or
heavy.
There is no light axes. So,
No
although the axes look the coolest, you're not going to get the most benefit out of them if you don't have a light weapon in your main hand. But how that works is, of course, light swing speed weapons hit for less damage but hit more frequently. Heavy swing speed weapons hit a lot slower but hit harder. But by putting that heavy weapon in the offhand with a light weapon in the main hand, it's forcing that offhand to swing quicker. I actually did all of Chaos 1 and part of Chaos 2, Steven, and nobody watched the videos. No one was interested in the Mastery videos, so I didn't do it all the way through. Mastery is the true end game. You shouldn't even look at Mastery until you've got every single shard you need in the game. So you'll have 10, 20 power transfers, 10 or 20 deadly strikes. You shouldn't even think about Mastery until you get to that point. It's the last thing you should do. What people don't realize, it takes a really, really long time to do those videos, to edit them out. Like to record, edit, render, and upload a 15-minute video, it takes like 5 or 6 hours. So if I spend that much time on something and nobody watches it, it just seems like a waste of time to me, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the race live streams were popular. But as far as like a guide on how to complete Mastery is you just read the requirements and do what it tells you to do. There's nothing special about it. It's just you have to be patient, you have to read what's there and understand what it is you're about to attempt. If you just go in thinking you're going to spam Flamars around, you're not going to win.
You could instantly fail then.
Yeah, absolutely. You could instantly fail before you even started.
No,
there's no variation there, Ryan.
You must live, tree.
There used to be. There was a bug in the game where the old Wayfarer items had the chance of rolling higher than what would drop in Chaos 7. That's no longer the case. That's been fixed. So the Wayfarer weapons are just as good as what drops. The benefit is you get a free shard slot, basically, because you get a passive on the weapon that doesn't require a shard. So, to be honest with you, I don't use many of the Wayfarer weapons. The Mystic is a must-use. If you play actively on the Mystic, you have to have that Shadow Flame knife. But there's no other Wayfarer weapon that's a must-have. The next closest would probably be the Mega Shark for the Gun Witch. But a big part of that is the coolness factor and not actually the effectiveness. Because a Controlled Burst 3 will get you just as much damage as a Mega Shark will. Yeah, it's based off of... The items that you buy are generated based off of your current gear score. So if you're, you know, say you're at the entry level of Chaos 7 and you're just starting to get the starter Chaos 7 gear, if you go and buy a weapon, it's going to be a starter Chaos 7 piece. That's why I don't really suggest anybody bothers buying them, with the exception of the Mystic. If you're playing the Mystic, it's well worth the Defender medals to buy them on your way up. But on any other hero, don't bother buying them until you're in maxed Chaos 7 gear. And there's no real benefit to them, you know, other than the Mystic. The Mystic, it's a game changer for. But it, yeah, the loot generates just as if it would drop. So there's no difference between if you do your highest difficulty that you can do and you see a sword drop, it's going to be the exact same quality as a sword that drops from the Wayfarer. Now, it's guaranteed legendary, but that's the only thing that's affixed on it. It's got the RNG just like a regular map. Usually when you buy those things, it takes buying multiples before you get numbers you're happy with. They roll, but they roll just like loot would drop on the map. So you can get crappy ones too, just like you get crappy gear. You know, you can get a really good piece and a really crappy piece on the same Chaos 7 wave. It's got those same rules. So you could blow your 500 Defender medals and get a crappy one. You could blow your 500 Defender medals and get the best one you've ever seen. Yeah, Dragolich is... it's the best multi-purpose pet to have right now, Hefty. So it's never a bad idea. If you don't have a Dragolich, getting a Dragolich is definitely not a bad idea. I should do a new best pets video too. It's been a long time. Because that one, Drago, is now the pet I would recommend as the best pet, just because... just how the game works now. You're dependent on your defenses.
I thought it was me. You lied to me all this time.
Well, I mean, the monk pet is the best pet. If you got a monk that'll follow you around and boost you and heal you, you'll be in good shape, but they're hard to come by. Everybody needs a monk pet, though.
If only you could find one.
Oh, yeah.
If only.
Yeah, Dryad's one of the strongest heroes in the game. They're XEX.
No tree, you must live. You must live.
The Dryad's definitely the flavor of the month right now. The grinders that are grinding through the game and not doing anything else are all playing the Dryad, because it's, like I said, it's the flavor of the month. Now, the Dryad's not required, and if you don't like playing the Dryad actively, or you don't understand how the Dryad works, you're not going to do very good with her. But once you understand the basics of how she works and you do play her actively, she's a beast. Nice, Dark Phoenix. Well, you've got all of the stuff now. That's the one you want there, Timmy. You don't want, on a Drago, you only want that Ghost Whale or whatever it's called. You don't want any other ability. Sparkle Party only rolls on Gatto pets. With the exception of that Incursion pet, we'll roll it. It's a kitty cat ability, so it will only roll on cat pets.
Get out of here, Scallies.
But what is the Drago's ability called? Is it Ghost Whale? Or what's the actual name? Or Ghastly Whale or something like that? That's 100% damage increase from all sources for 6 seconds. So, like, if I Drago this right now and then Omni hits it, Omni gets the bonus too. If I Drago Lich something here and this Flame Aura hits it, this Flame Aura gets the bonus too. So it's absurdly powerful. It's definitely what you want. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Aaron. I do appreciate it a ton.
So don't forget now, check your goal.
Alright, got a legendary box too.
That's the whole reason we're here, so you can check that goal.
Alright. Oh, another fancy axe. I was hoping it'd have a... I like the graphic on that axe. I wish it had ability power, hero crit, and hero health on it, though. Instead, I got that fire damage. It's unfortunate, but whatever. Alright, let's check the gold.
I see gold everywhere.
Should be over 200k. Maybe even 300. Oh, no. 174,000 was all. Well, I mean, that's all. Listen to me crying. It's
I only
normal.
got 149.
A normal Chaos 7 run, you're going to get like 50 to... Well, anywhere between 50 and 70,000. And got 174k.
Would you not get more for your when you hit 4 anyway?
Yeah, you get a win streak bonus. I mean, if you go through, you get additional 20% from the consecutive win bonus once you get up to 4. So, I mean, that's the way to grind gold right now. Double XP weekend until Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys that need gold, now is the time to get it.
Just play till you can't play no more.
Dragolich is the pet you get from the treasure pirate in the tavern. There, Andrea, I'll show you what it is. I've got a fancy schmancy special one from Trendy, little gift from Trendy there.
I want one. I want one.
Did I pick tavern? I think I did. Or did I continue?
No, you did. You picked that one. I can hear the music.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I can hear it.
3 controlled burn lanes. That's some bad RNG there. Yeah, anyway, the ability is Ghost Whale. You're going to see 3 different ones. Like, you see mine is Ghost Whale 1. There's the Ghost Whale 2, Ghost Whale 3. They all do exactly the same thing. It's 100% damage increase from all sources for 5 seconds. So, if you look at, say... Well, I don't have any gear on this, but... Look at this ungeared Flame Aura. It's hitting for 3,900, 3,500. It looks like a tick. And it's critting for 24,000. Now, if I Drago it, it's now hitting for 7,000 per tick and 48,000. So it's double damage from all sources. So if I Drago it and Omni hits it, it's double damage. It's good stuff. Anyway, you buy it right here. The lovely little treasure pirate. And it is the Terror Dragolich egg. 7,500 defender medals. It is the best pet here. Nah, Golden Dragolich you can't get. That was a gift from Trendy. So not, it looks cool. Does nothing special. It does the same thing a regular Dragolich does, but it looks cool. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all a ton for swinging by. And Omni, always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always been fun. Always fun.
But anyway, I'll be back tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific time over on Twitch. Don't know what I'll be playing yet. Nah, the Dragos are all the same, Mitna. Any of these pets here are all going to be legendary, but there's no difference. There's no difference between a green pet and a legendary pet.
They all do the same thing.
Yeah. They all have the same stats. They all do the same thing. It's just, it's a vanity thing having a legendary one.
It's shiny.
You know, I mean, everybody wants the shinies. I'm no different. But, yeah, anyway, thanks again, everybody. Sorry, Adrian, it's about that time. But I do appreciate it an absolute ton. Thank you very much, Hefty, for spreading the good word. And we'll see you guys next time around. See you tonight, if everybody's up late still. That's going to be in 6 hours. But anyway, thanks again, all. See you next time. Take it easy.